Now there's news just coming in that the 3 boys accused of throwing acid on the 2 engineering college girls on Wednesday have been killed in an encounter in Warangal in Andhra Pradesh. They were arrested yesterday evening and even produced by the SP of Warangal at a press conference. We can go across to NDTV's Uma Sudhir, who joins us on the phone line for details. Uma, now these 2 boys, they had been produced and had even been brought before the press. Now we are told that these boys have been killed in this encounter.
Yes, Manu, there is in fact a lot of public anger against the culprits in this particular case. As you know, 2 girls, Swapnika and Pranita, who were final year engineering students, they were attacked when they were returning home. One of these boys, Srinivas, was offended and was angry that Swapnika had not returned his overtures and did in fact dare to complain to the police, and he was angry, and that's why he had used concentrated acid against these 2 girls, who are now in fact in a very critical stage in hospitals in Hyderabad. And last night it appears that the police says that they were taking these 3 youth to a area outside Warangal, where they said they had left the acid bottles and other related material that they used for the crime, and that's where the police seems to have killed these 3 youth in an encounter. Manu?
Uma, also tell us exactly how you were mentioning earlier that the public had responded very, very fiercely after this attack. What are we hearing from the family? Any statement, anything that the family of these boys have said?
In fact, the families, at one level, one should say, the families say that justice at one level had been done. When I met the mother the day after Swapnika was attacked, she had told me that she doesn't want these boys to go through the process of law, to be brought before a court and then finally perhaps spend a few years in jail and come out. What she was saying is that these boys should suffer just the way her daughter did, of acid being poured there. And she, in fact, told me that I do understand that the law doesn't permit for something like this, but if crimes like this have to stop, drastic action has to be taken. A message has to go out into society. In fact, Manu, I've been speaking to several people who were expressing a lot of anger, saying that perhaps we should have laws like in certain Islamic countries, where there would be public punishment, so that the message would go out that something like this cannot be condoned, that you will not pass through a regular process of law and then perhaps even get away with very light punishment. And that is one reason why there is now kind of even though questions are being raised about this encounter, about how these 3 youth actually were killed by the police last night, that it appears to have been a fake encounter, is the questions that many people are raising. But they seem to be justifying what the police has done, saying that this message needed to go out into society so that more such attacks on young girls don't take place. Manu?
Right, Uma Sudhir joining us from Hyderabad there, mentioning that how there was public outrage after that incident of throwing acid on those girls. We take a look back at that story on how the people had reacted when that incident had taken place.
Swapnika's case has shocked people across the state. The 21-year-old has suffered over 55% burns and she requires a sterile environment. But here, there is a steady stream of visitors from all political parties demanding an audience with her and also with the media crews assembled here.
For a few days, they'll show concern, and then after a few days, everyone will forget everything, and that's it. She's the one who is suffering. And what is government? I just want to know that what action government is taking against her. What will they provide to her? And she has lost her eyes and all her body is burnt. We are not able to recognize her.
ఆడపిల్లకి దేశంలో రక్షణ లేదు. ఈ రక్షణలో ఉండాలంటే ముస్లిం దేశాలలాగా చట్టాలు రావాలి.
And their looks little abnormal. The parents should also take some steps to monitor their behavior, show them a psychiatrist, or do something.
In Hyderabad, Uma Sudhir, NDTV.